to be a book. I wanted it to be a how-to guide, if you will, that has all kinds of real strategies, real stories, real things that people can implement immediately and get results, because I know it. I've seen it happen over and over again. And I've been asked for years, Dr. Jackie, could you put this in a book? What could you do? Tell me how did you get 350 partners in that time? How did you get that? And now it's 355. So how did you get 350? And I know this because I count them. Okay. How did you get 355 partners? And how'd you get on the Ellen DeGeneres show? And how did you get money from Oprah? And how did you get money from these? Because I have a whole litany of celebrities that I also work with as well, who really believe in community and wants to support that. So I share those strategies in my book. Scholastic published it. So I do a lot of speaking with educators. Yesterday, like I said, I spoke with all 1,000 districts in California. And then it's exciting because I am excited about working with them individually. I have a team, so it's not just me who is part of the Why Not team. And I'm excited about doing that. So I hope that it takes off this year. I'm excited about 2021 though.
So I think you in person, and I'm just guessing, just listening to your energy, you in person is much better than I mean, on here it's great, and for 1,000 people, but I would love to take you out to lunch at some point. And
you said the word.
Food.
You said the word.
there's some good food in LA too. There's some
good food. Well, let me just tell you, I am not only providing training for adults, but I started a new program too that I'm providing it for our scholars. It's called the Real Models Program. Woo! Because I want to build youth ambassadors. Listen, they're smart, they're intelligent, they have emotions. They're little people, big people. My son is 6'2" and he's 14. So they're getting bigger and they have something to say. And I think it is so important that schools also find ways, and I have some strategies for elevating scholar voices. And we do this by calling them, and I call it the Real Models Program, because I think we should go beyond role models and we need to make some real models. And they're out there. You got some at school.
Yeah. I got some good team members. It's interesting because I believe that our celebrities have kicked like God out of this world conceptually. And our celebrities aren't doing justice to real models.
Wow.
People like you, the educators, our military, our law enforcement, are not all law. Yeah, there's been some challenges. I get it, but in general, like I know so many humans that are willing to put their lives on the line every day, and in different industries, and those are the real models. So that's right. Awesome. I love it.
Thank you. I'm so excited about it. It's again, I'm just talking to you today. Again, it's just another opportunity that I appreciate about getting the word out, and also meeting another real model like yourself who has really decided to take risk and create opportunity. And this is where I think we are. And I think if educators are not willing to do that and just go with the status quo, we're going to miss an opportunity of youth who are ready for leaders like us.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let me ask you this. Where can people go and find you, book you, see what you're up to, website, social media? What can they do?
Yes, thank you. Well, you can go to my website, which is whynotincubator.com. So you can reach me at the whynotincubator.com. You can also reach me at Why Not Consulting. You can also follow me on Twitter, which is at Dr. J. Sanderlin.
I absolutely love it. Dr. J, you're a blessing. One piece of advice leaving today for educators. One short piece of advice that they can do to start before they call you.
Okay. One good piece of advice to start before you call me is sit back and reflect. What is your why not? Now, what do I mean by that? is that a lot of people, we've been hearing a lot about finding your why, and I totally agree. You need to find why you're here. I think that is so critical. And when I say why you're here in the work that you're doing. So if it's more than a work, to me, this is a divine calling. I believe that. I don't believe this is an occupation by any means. I think it's a divine calling that we just happen to get paid for. But when you find your why not, it means, what is that action that needs to take place for you, for your scholars? What do you want? Because we're often talking about what we need, but I'm asking you, what do you want? Some things have to just be spoken into the universe. And I learned that. It's so hard to think like that, especially if you worked in a community where it's all about needs. But I'm asking you, because I'm going to ask you that. And I ask this to everybody who I speak to all over the country, wherever I go, to educators. I ask that same question. What is your why not? In other words, why not this for you and for your scholars, your family's school? And if you don't know, that's okay, because I'm going to help you think that through. But you might know, and I ask you just to jot those things down. So I appreciate this, Dan. What is your why not, by the way?
Wow, my why not? So you know what's interesting is I choose at this point to I don't put I would say I don't put an excuse or a limitation on anything I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think a why not of like, why not spend more time with my family? Do it.
Exactly. Oh, that's a good one.
Why not spend more time impacting my team and building them?
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you. Like it's thinking of like, those things that maybe we aren't doing 100%. Like I love in this COVID time period and everything else. And my fiance and I just had a baby boy 2 months ago.
Congratulations.
So, I've gotten to spend a lot of time at home,
Right.
and I've chosen to do that instead of going to one of our school sites,
Mm-hmm.
so that I could spend time with him and support. So
Why
it's
not?
interesting. Yeah, exactly. Why not? Just do it.
And I love it because you don't have something to say after that. You just do it and you say, why not? And I do it, period.
Or people make excuses, right? And they're like,
right.
And they wonder why they never get what they want out of life.
That's awesome. That is deep. You are deep.
So, Miss Dr. J, I absolutely love you. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, everybody, Significance Breeds Success every Tuesday. Check out what Dr. J is up to. You can see the information below. You can Google her. If you're an educator, ask yourself, why not? And shoot her a call. Check her out. At least follow her on social media to be able to see what's possible in the future. I believe you can never stop learning. So learn a little bit more every day, and you're awesome, Dr. J. Have a blessed day. See you guys every week, Tuesday. Significance Breeds Success.